Hello everyone. In this tutorial, we'll understand how to create a purchase for a batch item. So let us quickly navigate to products and items. Now we'll create a new product, which will be a batch item. So we can specify the name of the product. Let us assume this is called as chemical A. You can now specify and select the category or create a new one. In my case, I will have to now check on either has manual batch or auto batch, which signifies this as a batch item. So I'll select manual batch for now. I will go ahead and specify the unit being purchased. So I'll select pounds as sales and purchase units. I can also add a cost to the product. If required a sales price, I'll just hit the create button to now save this information. So the product has been successfully created, the chemical A. The only difference is here that the product has zero stock available. So to now add a purchase, let us now quickly navigate to purchases module and again purchases. So traditionally we have another way to create a purchase by creating a purchase order and converting that into a purchase. In my case, I am just creating a purchase directly. So I'll be able to create a purchase using the new button. Here it'll ask you to select the warehouse where you're doing the purchase from, and you can select a vendor. You can head down to select the list of items. So in my specific case, I could have also chosen to receive this via a purchase order. If you've already created a purchase order and you're trying to convert that into a purchase. So in my case, I will not be doing that. I'm directly creating a simple purchase. So to select the items now, I can either scan them through a barcode. You will have to ensure that while you're scanning the barcode, your cursor stays here. So you can do that, or you can search by the item name. So I have just created the batch item, chemical A. I can select that. As soon as I do that, or alternatively, if I scan the barcode similarly, it will pop up a box asking me to specify the batch details. So now I'll click on the new button to add a batch. You can add the batch number. You can also click on this button to suggest a batch number based on the historical data. You will also be able to ask to write down the manufacturing date. So you can put down the manufacturing date and the expiration date also. So you can specify the number of months and days that it's going to expire in, and it puts down the expiration date. So you can click on OK. So for this particular batch which I'm receiving, I will be able to put down how many quantities I am actually purchasing. So let's say 40 quantities of these I'm receiving. I could have also chosen to create a new batch, an additional batch on top of the batch that we see here. So you could have chosen to create a new batch which might have a different expiration date. So in this way, you can create as many batches as you want for the particular purchase. And then hit the OK button. So it calculates the total as 70, and internally it has captured both of those batches for chemical A. You could have alternatively also chosen to create a new batch. You have also alternatively chosen to create a new purchase and then receive another batch So in both cases, system would track all the batches that you are receiving. So you could have added now the price. So this is the default price which you had entered. You could also change this price if the vendor is sending you at a different price. And you can now click on create to save the changes. I have I have to select the vendor again, and I'll click on create to save the changes now. So we will see that the purchase has been successfully added. I can now cross-check the stock quantities by heading over to the inventory module. As soon as the purchase happens, immediately the stock also gets uploaded in the warehouse. So this was the warehouse. And if I check for my VOM product, so I see chemical A has been added for 70 pounds. So this is how I'll be able to add a purchase. Now, if I want to quickly look at the available batches, I can head over to the context menu and click on show batches. So this immediately shows me the list of quantities and the batch numbers available, along with the expiration, the supplier name, the manufacturing date, and the item batch creation date. You can also sort through a list of the available batches based on the expiration dates. For instance, the batch which is going to expire in the next 30 days can be typed here, and then we can click on apply to sort this information. If you also want to view the purchase price, you can check on the box to check the purchase price. So this also gives you comparison based on the vendors that you have seen. So this is how you're categorically able to see the list of available batches when you click on the three dotted icon and manage products coming in through a simple purchase. Thank you.